Assalamu alaikum class. How are you? Hope you all are fine. Can anyone tell me that what is date today? Yes. Today is 9 January 2024. Yes. And what is day today? Tuesday. Very good. And according to Islamic calendar, what is date today? Yes. 26 Jumadal Thani 1445 Hijri. And in Urdu, आज है 9 जनवरी 2024 मंगल। और मंगल को अरबिक में क्या कहते हैं? यस, वेरी गुड। मंगल सुलासा। Okay class, it's your computer lesson and today we are going to read our chapter number 7, programming languages. What we learn today? Chapter number 7, yes. And what it is name? Programming languages. So who can tell me that what is the meaning of programming languages? Yes. Yes, you are right. But you can see in the name of your chapter that programming languages, that the language of a different programs. Yes, very good. So just like human beings, we have different languages: Urdu, English, Arabic, Germans have, I think, Dutch language. So there are different languages which we can use. So computer have also some specific languages which he use or understand, because without his language he didn't understand our language. Okay, so we can also use here word his for computer, because here we learn that Viz is the character which we use for computer to learn something, that we memorizing that Viz is just like a character of computer who performing functions different. So Viz didn't understand our language because he have different languages, just like I'm here to speak English, but Viz didn't understand English language. So there are some programming languages which are used to what? Yes, very good. Which is used to translate other languages which we are used, which humans use. Then Viz translate these languages by using programming languages. It's very good. So there are some programming languages. These are compiler, assembler. These all are the different tools to translate the programming languages. And these programming languages are CSS, C++, and DW Basic, DOS. DOS means disk operating system. So there are some programming languages. The first one and simple one programming language is DOS, which is disk operating system. And second one is, yes, very good, GW basic. GW basic means that graphical user interface, you can say, or graphical user interface is GUI, and graphical window basic are the other programming languages. Yes, and the most important and high level programming language is the C++. C++ didn't have any application because it's in on Word. So C++ is the language which we use in our currently softwares or computers or Windows. So these languages are used who can tell me the functions of programming languages which I told you? Yes, you. Very good. Programming languages are used to make the task easier, so can computer understand it well or clearly. We can also use a word of transparent. Transparent means that everything that clear because computer is that machine which are not supposed to do any mistake. So if we want that our program have no errors or free of errors, so we have to give computer some details, then he can perform it well. So class, there are three things which we have to memorize or which we have to clear in our minds. That first one is program, second one is algorithm, and the third one is flowchart. These three things can make our programming very easy. First one is program. Can anyone tell me what is program? Yes, very good. Program is a set of instructions that tell the computer that how to perform a task. And to perform a task, there are some commands. Commands are the instructions which we give to the computer. Yes, very good. So, set of instructions which we give to the computer are commands, and these commands are made and a set of these commands are called program. Now algorithm is an organized set of instructions. It means that the organized set of instructions that you have some specific instructions. So just like for example that yes, I give a task to make an algorithm to start a computer. So you just write down the steps. That firstly you have to switch on the computer. Then after switching on the computer, you have to click on the start menu. Yes. Then yes, very good. After clicking on the start menu, you can perform any program which you want. So the steps you have to write on the algorithm, and these are set of organized instructions. Just like we learned in Word that how to open a Word program and create a document. So there are also some steps to perform document or perform this program. So firstly we have to go on the start menu, then click on all program option, then click on Microsoft Office, then click on the MS Word. When we click on the MS Word, we have the screen of MS Word, and we are able to create the document. So this is all the 5 steps of algorithm which we create about making a document on MS Word by opening it. Yes. Now the flow chart is. Can anyone tell me what is flow chart? Yes. Yes, very good. Its name shows that flow chart, the chart which have some flow, which have some details, you can understand. Flow chart has some different shapes, or you can say that the flow chart is used to give instructions in the shape or visualize the algorithm. You can say that flow chart is used to visualize algorithm. It means that you are going to explain the algorithm in the shapes. Just like first one is your oval shape, then it's a rectangular, then a diamond, then also oval. Now you have to visualize the algorithm, that how to start your computer. So you always write start, and you start your program. Then switch on, then start computer and end. So the steps you write here in the algorithm, these steps visualize that what you write in the algorithm. So this is all the process which you are performing in your programming languages, because programming languages have some specific order to create. So there are some also programs, just like I give you an example of your games which in which you are more interested. So when you are creating a game, firstly you have to make the background or the functions of it. So the functions and the background of that game is performing through these programming language, and these are based on bits. Bits are look like this. So these bits make a shape which are in some distance, but when we see on the screen it will show us just like it, because the programming language which is based on 0 1 0 1, always the programming language is understand the language of binary or hexadecimal language, and these are based on numbers. So 0 is false and 1 is true. So we all create the bits in this form, and then it translates by using the compiler, assembler and interpreter, and then we get the results in the form of our language, which is English or Arabic, or which one is your language. So class, now we are going to read our chapter. So open your books. So class, we are going to read our chapter number 7, programming languages. This is your page number 53. So listen carefully and underline the difficult words for dictation. So let's start. A program is a set of instructions that a computer can interpret. You can say interpret is to translate or to change, and carry out. An instruction is also called a command.
Computer programs are written in special programming languages. The programs are written in a way that the computer can understand and follow. It means that program is a set of instructions which we give to the computer in the form of commands. And by using these commands, computer can perform different functions. And because computer can just understand the programming language, so we have to give some instructions to the computer that it can perform its tasks easy and well. Now, an algorithm is an organized set of instructions. It tells us what to do step by step. It often helps us solve a problem and is used for calculation and data processing. Organized instructions, problem processing. So algorithm is a organized way of instructions which we give to the computer, and which can help to solve a problem, or it can calculate the things in very easy way. So this is all the things that we have to do in programming languages. Firstly, we know that what is program and what instructions we have to give to the computer. Then we have to organize it, which is in a proper way give to the computer, which is called algorithm. So there is a recipe. A recipe is an example of an algorithm. So there is an example for you that how to make an algorithm. Algorithm to make French toast. You all eat French toast in your breakfast or when you like to eat. The first step is break an egg in a bowl. Add a little milk and sugar. Beat well for a minute. Dip a slice of bread in the egg mixture. Heat a spoon of oil in a pan. Fry the bread and then serve. So these 7 steps are for to making a French toast algorithm. So there is another example for flow chart. So which is different in functions. I can tell you that if you want to make a flowchart of French toast, then you have to make first oval shape, just like I told you before, and you have to write start. Then you have to write that break an egg, or you can write that take a bowl, then break an egg in it, then add sugar and milk, then beat it, then dip the slice. Then in other shape you can write that heat a spoon or a spoon of oil in pan, then fry it and then serve it, and in end you write in the oval shape end. Now this is your page number 54. A flowchart is used to represent an algorithm visually. Flowcharts make it easier to understand algorithms and find errors in the sequence of steps. Yes, this is also another function of flowchart, that flowchart represent algorithm visually. Visually means that in graphics, in shapes, or in pictures. And flowchart is also make your algorithm easier to understand because it detects your errors, which is in the sequence of your steps. So you can understand that which step you missed, or which step you have to add. So flowchart is very useful to complete your programming. What this says in this, here is a flowchart which shows the steps for starting up a computer. Yes, which says that there are some steps. For this step you have to make firstly algorithm, but he directly shows you that how to make some steps of flowchart to start your computer. So firstly you have to write start, then switch on the power supply, press the power button on the system unit. System unit, what is system unit? Yes, very good. System unit is your CPU that when you switch on your plug, yes, then you have to press the power button which is located on your CPU. Yes, very good. Open the start menu to choose what you want to do on the computer, and start menu is shown on the, yes, on your screen, on your desktop. Yes, very good. So in the end you have to write end. So this is the process of making a flow chart.
So class, this is the basic introduction of your programming languages. We learned today program, algorithm, and flow chart. This is not a necessity that you have to write the program, the algorithm and flow charts which are written in your books or which I refer you. You can also make any other algorithm or flow chart which you want about your interest, about your studies, about which you want, about your assignments. Even if you want to make an algorithm about your games. So I think you understand well. Write on your diaries. Do reading of chapter number 7, so you can memorize it or understand it very well by your own. Thank you class. Allah Hafiz.